ridiculous shit
Yeah.
that they don't believe at all. And some of it's even meant, like, they say it this way to make you, like, because they're saying the opposite. Like, all the time I see comedians.
Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, hold on. Sorry to interrupt, but
Right.
like, so no, no. America is not the one canceling him. China is the one trying to cancel him, because apparently in an interview, he talked about because he was raised in China.
Hmm.
So he apparently came out and talked about the brutalities of being under the Chinese regime, and what it was like living in China. So China is apparently throwing a fucking fit about it, and so they're trying to cancel the movie in China, and they're trying to cancel the star and stuff like that. Yeah, no, it's not in America. Yeah, that's
Okay,
why I was like,
okay.
Gotcha.
what? Because I didn't
I,
hear
I, I
that over
didn't I
here,
didn't I
and I
didn't
was like,
look into it. I saw the title for a couple YouTube videos saying
yeah,
cancel, like trying to
clickbait.
cancel. I was just like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
already.
they're trying to clickbait. That's what it is. But yeah, no, China's the one who's throwing a fucking fuss about it. Apparently,
Of
um, uh,
course.
yeah, I don't. Marvel's not gonna bend to that.
Nah,
They don't
well,
give
that
two
makes sense.
fucks.
You know, how China is.
I
Yeah,
really hope
Everyone knows
not.
China's messed up, but don't talk about their regime or whatever. Try to cancel you.
Yep.
Stupid.
yeah, because apparently he has I guess the director or something like that. Him and I guess he called out the director to Shang-Chi because apparently the director had done he made a racist comment. Um, and he was the one who called him out
Mm.
because apparently he's actually very well known for calling people out publicly for Asian hate and stuff like that. Like he's very well known for combating it and stuff. So, um, like even in Hollywood, usually normally people kind of keep quiet and like won't say anything about how certain directors are and stuff like that. Apparently he's very well known for just like, nah, I'm not gonna sit here and listen to you fucking treat my cast members like that.
Yeah.
So so apparently that's
Oh,
what happened.
did you hear that one of the largest unions within the film industry
Mhm.
has to do with like crew members, like people who are like cameramen,
Mhm.
lighting, all pretty
Mhm.
much anything movie set needs. That's what the union's for, other than actors, uh,
Mhm.
directors, all that. So they've made a motion, and like they're one of the largest. I think when I was looking into it, it's like the second largest or third. It's within the top five for sure. They've made a motion that they're gonna go on strike.
Mm. Yeah, I
They've
wouldn't be
actually
surprised.
voted because here's the thing: is that like they're like working conditions are insane. Like we're working 17-hour days. I mean there's evidence of like they're not able to get proper bathroom breaks, so they're constantly like getting urinary tract infections. Fucking like not getting enough sleep. Some of them have like fallen asleep at the wheel. Shit like that. Like it is insanity.
Yeah,
So
because
they're and
there's
then
directors
yeah
who are under fire for a lot of that because
yeah.
um, yeah, a lot of these staff members are being treated pretty
Yeah,
poorly.
and then apparently some of them, like they're saying, some like the lowest paid ones are like not even making a living wage, because
Hmm.
especially like a lot of those guys are going to be living in L.A. or New York or a lot of the places where they
Oh,
actually make movies.
sorry, I
That's fine.
interrupted.
No, you good. Um, yeah, no, and yeah, you're talking about literally the most expensive places in the
Yeah,
U.S.
so like they need to be able to make enough to survive there, or like how else are you going to make these fucking movies? So.
Exactly. No,
So
yeah.
they haven't actually. They voted to the ability for the president to declare a strike and to go on
Hmm.
strike with 98% in favor. That's
Jesus.
how united they are about this. So like it's fucking. Now
Hmm.
apparently they're due to at least have one more talk with you know, the industry or whatever,
Right.
industry heads about this before they actually continue
Mhm.
with the strike. So there may be some light at the end of the tunnel for them without having to go on strike. But honestly, if it comes down to it, like, yeah, I don't want shit to be delayed, but fuck it. I care about their well being more than just some goddamn movies and TV shows.
Right. Yeah. No. That. Yeah. I'm with you on that one. Like, especially if it's that big of a consensus that's how they feel.
Yeah,
Um,
98%. So, like, if you
that's
can get
wild.
that many people to agree at all
Anything.
on something, yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's a
they
lot of
probably
fucking people. Um,
and it's like 98% of one of the largest unions within the industry.
for
So
body
like
armor.
that's insanity.
Yeah,
But
that is wild to me, honestly.
I will sit here and keep talking all night. I need to go.
Yeah.
So I will
Yeah.
I will catch y'all later.
All right, man.
This
Have a
is
good night. Peace.
Good night. Oh yeah, Eric, I'm also dipping after this game. I probably shouldn't play this game, but fuck it.
Yeah, I need to get ready for fucking class tomorrow morning. And then, yeah, no, so yeah, Base and James, both want to do a D&D, so I'm gonna DM them, I'm gonna do a campaign for them, kind of get them kind of started
Right on.
into it. So I am kind of throwing them in the fire of fucking 3.5, but I mean, it is what it is.
Recommending new people, I understand.
Yeah. Hey, it's sink or swim, my guy. It's sink or swim. Or in this case, sink with a fucking anchor tied to your fucking ankles. Or swim. Yeah. Good luck. Fucking first day, I'm just gonna drop a Tarrasque on it. I'm just kidding. Oh, that'd be a dick. That'd be literally the most impractical thing. But yeah, we're gonna do an Evo campaign. That's what they want to do, so I'll do that. Which makes my life a little easier, somewhat. James is thinking about doing a paladin. Which I mean, he can just do a fucking paladin of slaughter, honestly.
Is Death Knight not a paladin in that game?
Technically, technically, it's weird.
Oh
So,
shit, we already been here. Fucking wonder we.
yeah, I was about to say, why are we back here?
I'm in the same goddamn building. What the hell's wrong with me?
Yeah, head out this way anyways. Technically, if you were to, because technically a Death Knight is usually just a monster. It's not usually meant for players, per se.
Oh, yeah.
So, but if you were to allow that, the way you would tweak that would be, it would be a paladin. It makes sense. I think the only other one you
In
may be able
addition, it is a paladin.
Oh, okay. Can clerics do it? So it's kind of like a...
Actually, you know what? I'm wrong. You're right. It's a cleric class.
That's what I say, because I think you can wing it with a cleric, in 3.5.
Shit,
'cause
I'm actually not entirely confident anymore. I need to fucking do that.
yeah, because I know, like, if you want to be a necromancer, you have to be the best one is to be a cleric in 3.5. So... Ooh, I will take that, actually.
I just dropped my fucking havoc too.
But yeah, no, if you are going to be a necromancer, you be a cleric. It makes the most sense. That is not what I wanted to do. But yeah. So yeah, you want to be a cleric for that. It also makes it easier if you want to commit lynchdom, because technically there's not a real prestige class. Most acts of committing lynchdom are like their homebrews.
Yeah.
So, but I
No,
mean,
I think there's an official thing in the Necronomicon or whatever.
is there? I have to double check.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Necronomicon adds everything that evil players want.
Yeah, because in my campaign
We
on
cut that
Saturdays,
down or up?
let's go this way.
Alright, cool.
But yeah, we're kind of fucked on this one. Good thing it's the first circle. But yeah, no, they Jaden on our Saturday group, he's a necromancer and he's gonna commit lynchdom. That dude, being a lynch, dude, oh my god, there's so many fucking immunities and fucking perks to it.
Yep.
And then the touch they get is so broken too.
Oh man, simply being a vampire or a werewolf gives you so many benefits.
Which I saw that too. As a death knight, you have to choose what kind of. I think what is it? You choose between. Oh shit!
Enemy's right in front of us.
Yep, I see him. There's a Valkyrie trying to run away from something.
Oh, hit.
God damn it. PK, really? That Valkyrie's pushing you. She's pushing you.
Oh fuck, I just got her too. Goddamn. I thought it was closer to the truck. Oh well.
That was fucking. But yeah, no. For the Death Knight, I'm almost pretty sure it's Paladin, and the Necromancer is the one that's a cleric. And but for the Death Knight, he has to. I presented it to James to see if he wanted to do that too, because it's a good cross between a Paladin and a Necromancer. And whatnot. But yeah, dude, fucking, especially the touch attack that lynches get. Fuck that, dude. That shit's fucking ridiculous.
That's why you never accept a handy.
Say what?
That's why you never accept a handy from a lynch.
You don't accept anything from a lynch, especially not a handy. Gross. But yeah, no, because if a paladin, if you become a Death Knight, if you take the prestige class Death Knight, you have to choose at either when you turn, or at some point in your, you have to commit to one of the different like new races. Like you keep your racial bonuses and stuff like that, but you become either, I think it's either a vampire, a sword wraith, a revenant, and like something else. There's one other one. So you gotta choose between those, and then it tells you to look in the. I think it's in the Libris Mortis to tell you what additional racial stuff you get from those, whichever one you picked. And whatever one you pick, that's obviously you're stuck with that and stuff.
Yes,
So-
before the internet.
Say what?
I said, yes, before the internet.
Yeah, no, pretty much, yeah. So, yeah, depending on, I'm waiting to see what they're going to be choosing as like what kind of classes and stuff to kind of give me an idea of what I can put together as a campaign. Because like Saturday's campaign went really well. I was super excited because I'm running a Dragonfire Adept, and we just got to level 4, or level 3 at the beginning of the end of last session, and I picked up Awakening Frightful Presence, which I was like super excited for because that was gonna really cause Damien a lot of grief. Frightful Presence as a player is fucking pretty nasty. You know what he fucking throws at us all session Saturday? Undead. He fucking cucked me out of that feat. He cucked me out of it. So I didn't even get to use Frightful Presence at all, because it doesn't even fucking, it won't matter.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he just threw fucking undead at me, all ridiculous. And then, he fucked up, because I think he definitely did it on purpose, but he threw like 3 undead ogres at us. And I was like, fuck. And like, fucking Riley, who's a Dragonborn Paladin, is getting fucking the shit beat out of her. And I have a feat called Entangled Exhaustion. Pretty much, when I breathe fire on somebody, I do half damage, and they have to do a reflex save. Doesn't matter if they make the reflex save. As long as I do damage, they're entangled. Just, they can make the reflex save. So unless they have evasion, they're getting entangled. There's no way of avoiding it. So, and of course ogres have shit reflex saves. So they take the full thing, they get entangled, and so I roll a d4 to determine how many rounds. In each round I roll a 1d6 for damage, continuously. Now, what I didn't think about, and what Damien didn't realize until it happened, you know how undead in 3.5 they can't take a full action? So they literally every time they got entangled, they literally couldn't do shit. They literally could move. They could like literally move like a step, and then that's it. They couldn't attack. That's it. They could only do like it can do like a standard action. And then my boy Matt, who was like a monk, he had Clever Wrestler, so he kept wrestling these ogres, and then he would lock them up. They can't break out because they're undead. And so it just kind of blew up in his face, but he didn't think about it. And he was like, "Fuck me." I was like, "Damn, bro." I was like, "You've been DMing for 20-something years. You didn't see that coming?" But yeah. But yeah, we next Saturday is gonna be interesting and stuff, because we accidentally summoned a demon in last session. We didn't mean to. We were trying to fucking ask for guidance, and then a fucking demon showed up, and he gave us a wish spell that he can apparently only do once a month. And he helped us out, and yeah, that was, oh yeah, and he created this really crazy altar. I think it's something out of the Necronomicon too. It's like an obsidian altar for, like, I guess torturing or sacrificing. So, and it's for Jaden's character primarily. So, I have an invocation that allows me to, see this. Okay, get this. This is what's broken. So I have an invocation called Magical Insight. So pretty much what it is 2 fucking spells put together. I can detect and see all magic items or auras. And if I touch an item, I know everything about that item. That's just a lower level invocation that I can hold on to. And then next level, when I get the next tier of invocations, apparently I get something called Devour Magic, which works as Greater Dispel Magic, and anytime I do that, I get the spell level as temporary hit points. So like,
Huh.
yeah. So pretty much it's greater dispel magic. I pretty much eat whatever spell it is, and I get the temporary hit points equivalated to its spell level. It's This is why 3.5 is. Yeah, this is why 3.5 is the way it is. So.
It do be broken as fuck.
Hell yeah. But to be fair though, there's some fucked monsters out there, dude. There's some monsters that will literally fucking annihilate the fuck
Yeah.
out of us.
3.5 is designed for the players to have magic weapons.
Oh yeah.
This shit
Yeah.
is not, which is annoying. It's balanced, so you don't need magic weapons. Which then, if you have magic weapons, still too powerful. It's two of them.
I mean, there's some pretty broken magical items though. In 3.5. But like, I think the one thing is more so upsetting is like dragon items are probably the most disappointing. Because they really ain't worth the damn. They really aren't. Like dragon armor? I mean, I guess. Like dragon armor really ain't shit in 3.5. I don't think it's that. They're really kind of pointless to me.
Without dragon armor, just be a dragonborn. Boom, you did it.
Not even.
Skin.
Dude, yeah, well actually no. Dragonborns don't get a natural armor.
Huh.
In 3.5, no. Now my Dragonfire Adept class, I get natural armor. Up to +5. Right, and stuff like that. So that gives me +5 in natural armor and stuff. And then I have currently a mithril chain shirt. Because a Dragonfire Adept is kind of considered not a spellcaster, but kind of, I mean, he uses invocations, so it's like, it's weird. He is a caster though. So I have to wear mithril, I have a buckler, bracers. So I have like a total of an AC of 17. Do mind you, I started with an AC of 10. I mean, not AC of 10. I had an AC of 9 because my dexterity is 10. Because apparently when we started this fucking campaign, everybody wanted to do the point buy system because nobody could roll well for fucking abilities.
That's
So,
fair.
Fuck that. No, hell no. I roll really fucking well every time I do my characters. So actually,
I'm Eric. I'm with my big dick. Did it.
I can't help it if I roll well for fucking stats. Okay? God damn. Like Ashlyn and all them always get shafted on stats because they don't roll well. So we did the point buy system, and I was kind of like, fuck this, because like, as a Dragonborn Dragonfire Adept, my two stats is Con and Charisma. So to be a dickhead, I literally went hard to the paint, and I went 18 and 18 on Charisma and Con, and we have a total of 32 points, and each stat starts at 10. So I had a -2 in Dex. I still do have a -2 in Dex as a modifier. Oh, I'm sorry, a -1 in a modifier. But now I have because of what I'm wearing, I have an AC of 17 now. So I'm doing all right, okay? Started at the bottom, now look where we're at. But my con is pretty fat. Because now I have an amulet that gives me +2, so currently I'm sitting at 21 as a con. Because like, wait, in 5e, can you push past 18? Or 20?
Yeah, it hits 20. Barbarians can get 24 strength and con when they hit level 20.
Okay.
Otherwise, it has to be via magic or item or god boons. Yeah, 20 is the limit. So.
Okay, okay. So yeah, so like for us, we can dump ability points until the cats come home. I mean, we only get them like 4, 8, something. But
We appreciate.
right. Yeah, no, I'm about to dump another point into my con again. When I mean, it just makes sense. I mean, my main weapon is my fucking breath attack. Why would I not fucking dump it into my con? But no, I'm already sitting good on AC now because of the armor I have. So I don't see why I wouldn't. Yeah, charisma. I mean, I guess if I wanted to really fucking convince dragons to not fucking fight us, but already like sitting at 18 plus, I get I get a natural feat to the class called Dragonkin, so I get like a +4 to talking to dragons on top of whatever my speech is right now. My speech is like 9 or something. So that would just give me 13 against rolls to talking to dragons. So I wouldn't need it. So my DC for somebody to reflex save against my breath attack is currently 17. So that's pretty good for a level 4 character.
No, 4 god.
Yeah, no, yeah. When I say like this character is broken, it's fucking broken. Yeah. I took the gamble. I took the gamble and just said fuck my other stats. I balanced out strength and wisdom. I don't know why. No, intelligence and stuff like that. And I just went hard to the paint on my con. That's why. Now, like, that's why I'm sitting at, like, that's why Damien is getting slightly frustrated because a lot of his monsters are not able to dodge my breath attack because he's not making the 17 DC. Because most of the monsters he's throwing at us at that CR level, they don't have a reflex save, like a big enough bonus to carry them past 17. So a lot of them, they're just failing the saves. Yeah, it sucks too. So, yeah, I've made a pretty broken character. It's by far my all-time favorite class. Like, this is, like, my all-time character. Like, this is my go-to character if I ever fucking... Like, if you ever start a 3.5 campaign, because I don't know if Dragonfire depths are a thing in 5e. I don't. Because 5e doesn't really have... like, a plethora of, like, additional... It's confusing. I don't know. I have to do research, because I don't think that's, like, a class. Because y'all don't have a Dragonomicon. Or a Dragon Magic in 5e, right?
I get magics. Sorcerer Kai.
Yeah, because that's where the class comes from. It's from the Dragon Magic book in 3.5, and it's by far my all-time favorite class. It's epic. It's yeah. Now, if I was able to roll for my fucking stats, that'd be a different story. This would probably have been a lot worse. Like, I don't use a weapon, honestly. There's no point. My weapon is my breath attack. And then the invocations is also another thing that's really kind of ridiculous. At level 15, you get a breath effect, because you get breath effects that you can swap out. At level 15, you get one that's called, this is the one I can use, because I'm an evil Dragonborn. The 5-fold Tiamat, which allows you to pick 5 breath effects and you pretty much fire that. Now, as a DM, so let's say you have a monster and I use this against you, right? Your monster has to do 5 different reflex saves. It's not one reflex save. He has to do all 5 different reflex saves. So technically, you may have 2 of the 5, but you're still taking the others. So, which is really shitty, because especially since I plan on taking a feat called Maximum Breath, means I take the maximum value of that breath attack. I don't roll. So we did the math on that one, and at that point my breath attack damage, I think it's like 9d6. And we did the math and it's like 400 and something damage.
God fucking.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure by that point in time, Damien's gonna pull out the fucking... He's gonna pull out some the fuck stick monsters. He's not gonna go easy on us at that point. If we make it to level 15, he's going to try to fuck us hard. That's one of the reasons why I'm like, fuck. Well, get ready for that one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The fucking... That's why I'm not surprised if Dragonfire Adept is not in 5e. Because that character, the class is ridiculous. I almost didn't believe it was real. Yeah. I mean, shit, I didn't even know about the Dragonfire Adept until literally when we started this campaign. Because Damien was like, he wanted somebody to try it out. He's always been wanting somebody to try out this class. And he knows I have a hard-on for dragons. So, that's why I love Dragonborns. It's like my favorite race. Even though, 5e did them dirty. Actually, they really needed it, to be honest. Dragonborns are broken in 3.5. Yeah, no. That's how I found out about the class. And that's how I was like, well, shit. Okay, yeah, I'll give it a try. Yeah, this is the most broken class I've ever fucking played. Alright. Yeah, I'm about to too. I gotta get ready for this fucking stupid philosophy class tomorrow.
Good night, buddy. I love you. Wonderful human being.
The fuck?
Love you too, man.
Bye.
Hell,
Good night, guys.
see ya.
just need to find someone to coat the settlement walls in bile-mouth bile. Someone else, that is. You have done enough. The entire settlement is in your debt.
The light of the Covenant shines within